So Josh Morgan, branch United States Marine Corps. I was injured in a roadside bomb. I was a machine gunner on top of a Humvee. We were going over the crest of a hill. Bomb went off and I was kind of exposed from shoulder level up, and I got a piece of shrapnel in my neck. It's a really awkward place to get a piece of metal because it's where your artery is. And so I was medevaced. They told me not to swallow for 24 hours because they didn't know if it was pierced. And so, I'm laying in the hospital for 48 hours, not being able to swallow. A little awkward. So, but luckily it wasn't that bad. The shrapnel had exited the same wound, more or less a flesh wound, and I was back with my unit 7 days later. And served the rest of the deployment. I'm in a good place now, and I have been for a long time, but it took a lot of work to get there. And I've spent probably monthly visits at the VA, over probably 24 months, meeting with a counselor, and it was looking back, I should have done it sooner, but I think everybody has their time when they come to that point where it's time. And with the help of family and friends and being coaxed, and I made it there, and never looked back. And I've grown a lot since then for the better, and looking back on my time as like a source for growth more than being held back. So I'm better for having done what I did. My parents have been awesome. They've always been awesome. Friends, people I served with. That's about the extent of it. It's pretty simple. Good friends, great parents, and great people I served with. I got into golf probably when I was 3 or 4. Like, we have pictures of me swinging the golf club when I was really young. And so I played competitively as a junior growing up in high school, and I tried to play in college. I actually walked onto the team and was cut like 6 months later, and was pretty salty about that for a while. And so I kind of gave up the game for a couple of years. I didn't play. I didn't really have motivation to play. And I went into the Marine Corps, and I got out of the Marine Corps, and I found myself at a golf course one night, and it was a feeling of peace and safety, and it was something I wanted to do more of, and I had friends that played, and so I just started playing more and tried competing again, and just got the bug. And it's from a recovery standpoint, I don't know too many people that seek out golf as a mental health, as part of their mental health recovery, because it can drive you insane. But it's a great game, and it's taught me a lot. So, when I was in college, I think I was a sophomore, 9/11 happened. Everybody's got that story of waking up and watching everything unfold. And it wasn't at that moment that I decided to join, but I think that started the chain of events that led up to it. I have a family background of service. One grandfather was a POW, the other was a merchant marine. We have it traced back all the way to the colonial days. Actually, my 5th great grandfather served under George Washington in the Pennsylvania militia, and was part of the Tea Party. He was one of like 100 and some people that participated in the Tea Party. And there's actually this big monument for him in this, rural part of Pennsylvania. So there's like this, family history of service. And, I joined because I wanted adventure. I grew up in a very small town and just wanted to do something different. And, I joined after college. We went into Iraq in 2003. That was my senior year. And it just made sense for me to join. I didn't see myself doing anything else at the time. My job is pretty demanding, and so having a few days to get away and kind of turn off the cell phone for a little while and play some golf with other Marines, other airmen, soldiers that, probably had similar experiences to what I did. And, not to mention meeting President Bush. I mean, yeah, it sounds like something I would want to do, So yeah, I was really looking forward to it.